I had the most random thing pop into my mind, and for all you safety nuts out there, yes, in fact, I am parked. The vehicle is not moving, so it's all good. I was walking in Hawaii. I was actually hiking up to this beautiful waterfall, going through this bamboo forest, and out of nowhere, and I mean nowhere, Brett Favre pops into my mind, the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. He hasn't played in what, like 10 years or something, so why he popped into my mind, I have no idea. And then the next thing that popped into my mind was his Kolbe score. Now, I don't think he's ever done a Kolbe test, but you can just see so clearly in his playing, a guy like Peyton Manning, like even in athletes, you can see big important pieces of their game is just their Kolbe score screaming out loud. So, for example, Peyton Manning is known as this like sublime, like he prepares better than anyone. That's like part of his reputation. And if somebody's really, really a big time preparer for anything, they are definitely a high fact finder and they're definitely high follow through. And Peyton is known for being very like sticking to the game plan. So I'm quite certain he'd be a middle to low quick start. Isn't that crazy? Then you think of someone like Brett Favre, and like maybe he was also a high fact finder. I don't know. Maybe he prepared a lot as well. And maybe he's a mid-range follow through because he was able to kind of create a loose plan or whatever. But man, that guy, like it drove some people crazy, and it drove other people just to ecstasy to watch this guy make shit up on the fly. And like, that's one of the reasons defenses had such a tough time covering him, is because nobody knew what he was going to do next. And so, here we have like literally championship winning quarterbacks, both legends, both, destined for the Hall of Fame, and yet radically different Kolbe scores or cognitive strengths and instincts, if you will. They solve the problem of how do we score touchdowns and win championships in radically different ways, and yet they've both won championships and are both destined for the Hall of Fame. So, the Kolbe score, which measures a person's conation and like our working instincts are on display all the time. Your Kolbe score obviously doesn't apply when you're indifferent about something or you're just kind of like recreational about something, but when it's on and you want to win and you want to accomplish something, solve a problem, or whatnot, your Kolbe score is on full display, and we can hide it in the short term if we feel like masking it, but in the medium to long term, the truth always surfaces to the top. If you found this to be interesting, check me out at profitfactory.com. This is Tim Francis, and if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to subscribe.